Good evening and welcome to the channel. I am Old Dead Man, your host. No camera today because I'm standing in a dark room. It is in fact Halloween evening and we have got all the lights off, so we're not going to be handing out treats tonight. But I thought my treat for today would be a little surprise. This is what I think the general look for the star generator room would look like in Half-Life Alyx. Now, understanding that much of these things, these are all pre-made assets, except for like some things I had to build by hand. But overall, I kind of like the way it came out. Now, it's a little smaller, I think, than the star generator room would actually be, and I suspect that the edges of the room would be beveled, kind of like the windows would be, though you don't see that in the game. But we've got ourselves the star generator pedestal right here. We got wires going to the pedestal and leading up in here. We have the display over here. And the windows, of course, you'd normally be able to see the stars out of, but haven't found a good star field model just yet. This would be the screen where you could look at the current destruct sequence countdown. And of course, these would be monitors filled with the, well, now invalid technical information. And we have control panels over here. I would love to make a model that doesn't look quite so wooden, but there it is. And I thought the speaker definitely belonged in the set. Same thing with this control panel. I wish it was just a little cleaner and less Russian style as far as the text goes. But, all things in good time. I thought now normally I'd have this shelf right here. By the way, I have figured out how to actually make objects that it can be manipulated in the engine. I just didn't put any in here just yet. But we've got a shelf here that you could have storing things that the scientists would be able to use. You've got the star generator pedestal. We have the section above, which, by the way, if you'll recall, it actually did have a screen on it in the original game. Plus these arms that come down like this. These are kind of like the arms that were in the game, except for those I think were larger. So that might need a little bit of a tweak there. But the objects on the end of the arms here, these objects right here, those are actually the bottoms of a can of sardines, which you might be able to tell if you look at it just right, but the sardine can is squished down a little bit and not, squished down. It would normally be about, about this big, but it's squished down and it caps the ends of these, which the model doesn't cap. So I thought that was kind of a cute use of it. And I think that if you added maybe some flashy lights on them, it'd really just sell it just like crazy. So, and we've got pipes and wires and just stuff. The things that you would have hooked up the star generator with is what I would be thinking. A lot of this isn't represented well in the game, but there's only a certain amount you can do with those old engines. So this is the, what I think the star generator room might have looked like if you were to remake it in the Half-Life Alyx engine. A lot more work that can be done, and you know what? I'm kind of thinking I might be able to put together the whole Arcada if I take a little bit, if I really get to where I learn the engine and the tools and kind of just put it together. So this is where I'm at. Let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this particular content here. And let me know what you think about maybe spending some time and creating the Arcada. All right, you have a great rest of your day. We will see you in maybe Space Quest.